All right. Hey, Ashley, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm doing fabulous. How are you doing today?
Good, thanks. How is your day going good so far?
It is going great. The sun is shining outside, and it's just been a wonderful day.
Oh, yes, I love that.
How is it where you're at?
It's great. It's super hot here today, so it's nice. I love it.
Do
It's
you
been
have a pool?
We do have a pool.
Okay, that's what I thought from videos. So I thought
Yeah,
you had a pool. So I would. That's the one thing I wish I had because
yeah,
it is such nice weather. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. The sun's shining bright. It's just a nice day to sit outside and chill.
yeah. I love that. That's the best when it's like just the perfect temperature. I think it's a
Mhm.
little hotter here than like sit out and chill weather, but that's okay.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Well, just so you know, I don't remember anything you said last time because things go in one ear and out the other for me. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm repeating myself because I feel like it's a brand new conversation. So,
Well, that's awesome. Anytime I talk with you, it's a delight anyway. And
oh,
there's
thank you.
always going to be something where we can grow and we can learn
Yeah,
from. So,
absolutely.
and we can share.
Yes,
So that's
100%.
the best part of
Totally.
the conversation.
Yes, perfect. Well, let's just go ahead and get started. So let's see. I've got my notes over here. Okay, Ashley, tell me, what was the biggest challenge you had in your transformation journey?
The biggest challenge that I had was the fear of getting started, almost kind of like defeating yourself before you even started thinking that you couldn't do it. You're such a heavy weight. You've been that weight for such a long time, and your mind is just going, I can't do this, or I can do it, but I'm never going to get to where I want to be. I'm never going to see the results. I'm so big. I've failed.
Mhm.
And so that was like one of my biggest challenges, conquering that fear of I can't do it to I can do it.
I
So,
love that. So when you had that fear, like what action did that make you take? Like, did it make you not get started on your journey? Like, how did you feel about that?
you run through an array of emotions. You go from being a little depressed to a little sad to you take that one step and put it in front of the other, and then you just start moving and you're moving. And then it's like you have the motivation, the inspiration to just keep going. And even though you don't necessarily see the light at the end of the tunnel, it doesn't look bright. The more you move, the more you do it, the more you see it and the more it happens. And so that's kind of just getting yourself started and pushing yourself through that first little bit of I can't do it, and just I think I can, I think I can, and then you can.
So do you feel like in the beginning that you kind of had to just force yourself to go through the motions for a minute?
Yes, I did. But the one thing that truly helped me was finding Transform and signing up for it, because when I said to myself, I wasn't ready in the very beginning to reach out there and tell my story. It's those baby steps that we take. And so, but getting on there and then getting onto the Facebook group and in the community and seeing other people's stories, that kind of gives you that little push, that invisible push from behind. And then you put yourself out there more and more and more. And, it ends up being a beautiful, like we've discussed before, it ends up being like a family, and when that voice, that little devil's on one side of you going, you can't do it, you've got, if your voice doesn't have the other angel, the transform voice and the community there, from the coaches to the participants to the people that become long life friends and family to you, is what helps motivate you more.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. So speaking of motivation, what was your initial why or motivation for getting started on your journey?
Tired of being tired. I wanted to live healthier and happier with life. And I was tired all the time. When you're carrying all that weight and you're carrying that, you're not confident within you, it just weighs you down even more. And so, you just get to the point where you want to look in the mirror, you want to smile, and you want to feel great about yourself and say, inside and out, no matter what my weight is, I'm beautiful and I can do this. And, I can move forward and make it meaningful to me.
I love that. That's amazing. So after purchasing Transform HQ supplements, what first changes did you and results did you experience?
Ah, well, they were absolutely delicious. But on top of being delicious, that was the next step. You get your exercise going, and then you add in those supplements, and that was like the missing link. You've got the community, you've got the exercises, and then more and more you're learning things, you get the resources. But the extra bonus for me was we have that sweet tooth, and the transform supplements came in, and they put that missing link in there to help me complete my chain.
That's amazing.
So
So comparing now to back then, what are some things that you love to do and that you can do now that you couldn't do before?
uh, the exercises. I mean, I couldn't even do one whole push up. And, it was all like 98% of everything I did was modified. So, now I can do a push up. Now I can walk up a flight of steps more than once and not be out of breath. I can look better and feel better about myself. So that's how that carried me along.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of fake it until you make it kind of
Yes.
deal. And as you're going along, you just start, the weight doesn't matter, if you let the scale consume you and everything. So I tried, it was hard, but I tried not to let that scale consume me and just go with what I know, and listen to the coaches and take advice from people on the site, and then just keep moving no matter what, getting up every day, whether I didn't feel like it or not. I just constantly moved and said, I'm worth it.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. So what would you say to somebody who's in the place where you were before, experiencing some of those same challenges?
Reach out to the community, but just look in the mirror first off. It starts within. For any journey for you to get started on, it starts within. You can have all the tools in the world, but if you don't start with yourself, then it's hard to get you started. So, I would tell them, look in the mirror, smile, see the beautiful you from the inside and out, and then reach out to the community, follow the resources, trust the process, take pictures, take measurements, and consistently do something more than what you did the day before in a positive direction for you. Everybody's different. One person may do one thing. Don't get so caught up on doing exactly what you're doing, because me and you are different. And so what works for you may not necessarily work for me, but the foundation is what sets us together. Because if we've got a great foundation and we've got great support, then we can hurdle over those things where we are different and we can succeed.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that. So what kind of goals do you have for yourself now?
Well, I still want to lose some weight. And getting back to tracking, I did get off tracking just a little bit, and so getting back on tracking using the app. I love the challenges, and going back out for that accountability and to tone up and to lose a little weight and to get stronger, because the older, I'm 54 years old, and the older you get, if you don't do that strength training, then you lose all that muscle. And so, I want to be able to do things with ease and comfort, because this is the first day of the rest of my life, and I want it to be special kind of deal. It's a new day. It's a fresh start every day.
I love that. That's amazing. So what are your favorite Transform HQ supplements and flavors?
Every single one of them. Okay, so let's see. The meal replacement shakes, I love all of them, but salted caramel is my favorite. One of my all-time favorites. Chocolate peanut butter, pineapple whip, blueberry cheesecake. Those are just, as a matter of fact, yesterday I took beets, blueberries, and the blueberry cheesecake and some unsweetened almond milk, ice and water, and blended it. Oh, absolutely.
That sounds amazing.
Delicious.
Wow.
Let's see. As far as like the whey supplements, my all-time favorite is chocolate dip cone.
Oh, me too. You're a woman of my own heart.
And the pre-workout, the raspberry, or not raspberry, rainbow splash is delicious. The fruit punch is delicious. Let's see. Almost every single Boost flavor I love, but Party Punch is one of my favorites.
Love it.
In the hydration, I love all the hydration. I probably drink 3 hydrations a day. Yeah. And so right now it's watermelon.
I've got cherry candy in mine.
Yes. So I'm drinking watermelon hydration.
I love watermelon.
But you know, the peach rings, some of the new flavors they've just come out with are delicious. And I'm, you know, I've got a cabinet with stuff in there. You know, I've tried the fiber. So I pretty much am all Transform.
Love it.
From the vitamins to the pre-workout to the collagen. If you put it out there, I'm getting it.
Yeah, I love that so much.
If I can't, I'll have to like do a yard sale on the corner to get it. No.
Like I'll do whatever I have to.
Exactly. It's and here's the reason why. It's affordable. It's absolutely delicious. And you can make so many things with it. So many things that people wouldn't even think about, because a lot of people are like, they don't want to drink their meals. Me and you've talked before. You don't have to drink your meals. Just put a little creativity and imagination into it with your heart, and you can create all kinds of things with Transform that are absolutely delicious that you eat. From cupcakes to flatbread to, you know, to little frozen no-bake treats. Some of my favorite is taking the chocolate peanut butter. Take that. Take some PB2. And take that, put it with a little bit of water and get it to where it's, you know, a little bit kind of thick, but pour it into molds. But before you pour it into the mold, take some Lily's unsweetened dark chocolate or the salted caramel, put a little bit in there, put it down in there, and then put another over top and stick it in the freezer. You got Reese's Cups.
Oh, yum. I love that.
You got Reese's Cups. Yeah. So you know, I'm fortunate. I'm totally blessed by getting as far as I did with Transform. It's the first one that's been sustainable. If you trust the process and you actually have to do the work, but if you trust the process and you do the work, you find lifetime friends and family in a community that is sustainable. You know, because that's the things. Most people get into it and they do things that aren't sustainable. And so these are things that are sustainable. Even if you don't do everything on there, the 10-minute workouts that you give are something that somebody can do every single day. And you can do a couple of them in a day. You just have to believe in yourself enough and then move on over to Transform.
I love that. So one final question is, do you feel like all the hard work you've put in has been worth it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. It has been worth it. I'm happier. I'm healthier. And, you know, I'm living life way better than what I was in 2019. So it can only, you know, go higher and greater and brighter from here.
I love that. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Ashely.
Absolutely. I love Transform.
Yeah. Yay.
And the challenges are great too. So
yeah, that's awesome. Well, perfect. I think that's so much good information. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for, you know, giving me the opportunity to do this. I mean, I feel totally, like I said, blessed because you want to talk to me.
Oh, yes, I absolutely love talking to you. So, you're so good to talk to.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, yeah, I'll let you get on with your day then. Just be nice and quick. So have a good rest of your day.
Absolutely. You have a great day. Thank you.